You know, when you're designing a show, I mean, you're responsible for the look of the show. That includes everything. It includes the lighting. I mean, so when you design a show, you really have to know how to light a show too, because you can't design something that can't be lit. Like I said, Sharonis, I think, was the initial guy that set up the standard for how Seinfeld grew. He did not have a quad system, so there weren't producers or people looking over his shoulder as they shot. He viewed everything through the camera, which was a big advantage. You know, I mean, when you have a quad system set up, and I've seen this on so many shows, everybody's a director. You know, so that was one of, I think, his secrets. Um, and one of the best shows we ever did was the parking garage. Uh, that took time, time to do because of the scale of the set. Uh, so that took a few weeks to put together. I designed it for another stage. It was too small. I couldn't fit enough cars on it. And we finally convinced them, and this is why I give Cast Rock a lot of credit too, is that they allowed us to strike the permanent sets, was unheard of when you're doing a sitcom. So over a hiatus period, we struck all the sets, the scaffolding, the lighting, everything, back to the stage walls, and I designed the parking garage at the walls of the stage. I used the walls of the stage, and the thing that sold it was the ceiling piece. It was 7 foot 6 high, and it extended 150 feet, and that's what gave it the great perspective. So you brought the ceiling down, and all the columns were wild on wheels, and we would move them under the header piece, you know, and change the floors by putting metal clip-ons on the columns to change it from floor 1 to floor 2, you know, with different colors, that kind of stuff. At one point, we had 30 cars on the stage. So that was great fun, and even the little set that we had there, we just walls underneath the headers that made that work, and that was a long shoot. That took a long time to shoot, which was kind of neat.